Hey everybody, so it's been a while since I made a video, and this video, I'm sure there's a lot of other videos that have been made on this already, but as we know, last week on the Howard Stern show, Sammy Hagar was on with his new project called Best of Both Worlds, which for the most part is the band The Circle, right? Without the guy from the Chili Peppers on the drums. You got Jason Bonham on the drums, who is definitely no slouch. So the thing that I am making this video about, and I think a lot of other people probably have already, is to talk about Joe Satriani playing guitar in this project. Now, Joe is an amazing, amazing guitar player, and we all know who he is, and we all know his music, and we all know what he's capable of. But on this performance and on this show, you know, he was playing the Eddie Van Halen stuff, and obviously those are big shoes to fill, but at the same time, you would think a guitar player of his caliber would be able to step in and do the job. I think he fell short. You know, I'm not trying to diss him because I think he's amazing, but I don't know if he was unprepared or didn't have enough time to really get it down tight, or maybe it's just not in his wheelhouse, because technically he's a lot different of a guitar player. Eddie's much more of a organic feel guy, whereas Joe Satriani is more of a technician. And I'm not saying that Eddie wasn't technical, because he was incredibly technical and amazing, but he was also so much of a feel and a loose player, but he just always made it perfect, you know, that there's a feel and a sound and a technique to that style alone. Mean Street was one of the main songs that Joe started playing, and it was really kind of cringy to watch. You know, it was uneasy to watch this because he was really not in playing it well. There's guys all over the internet that know how to play this song, and I think there's other guitar players that I would have picked to be in this project right off the bat. You know, like Phil X, just one of them. You know, I'll mention a few more later, but I'm just saying there's some guys that really know this stuff and know how to play it well. And not that Satriani can't get it down, but he's got a lot of, in my opinion, practicing to do to get ready for this tour. But let's watch the clip from the Howard Stern show first.
That Eddie ever came up with. Sammy, you said the intro to 5150 was the favorite thing of yours, that you loved it.
That and Summer Nights, but there's something else from the early days that he did that we all just go every time Eddie would play that, and every time Joe plays it,
This is impossible to play, right?
Crazy.
For all of you that
nuts.
aren't that familiar with it,
That's not.
All right, so you see what I mean? Like, this was really kind of uneasy to watch. It was, you know, especially a guy like Joe Satriani, who we know is such an amazing guitar player. I don't know what's going on here. Again, I don't think they had a lot of time to rehearse or learn the songs, but, you know, if you're going to go on a show like Howard Stern, you better have it together. Now, there's a kid who plays on the internet. Check this guy out. No matter what, it's a lot more authentic to the original Eddie Van Halen version of Mean Street. You know, there was other songs that Satriani played on the show also that were okay, but still missing certain nuances and feels and notes and rhythms that just weren't there. And he's got to get that down before the Best of Both Worlds tour, obviously. Other guys that would have been great for this project, Pete Thorn, Pete knows this stuff inside out. And the guy that I really would have picked, who is a huge, huge Eddie fan, is Nuno. I mean, and again, I don't know if Nuno would have stepped into this project or been available for it, but, if you know Nuno, you know his love for Van Halen and you've seen him play stuff, it's just off the hook. But so Nuno, Pete Thorn, Phil X, I mean, these are all top name guys. Nuno being on the top of the tree, but all of them would have been amazing to do it. And again, I think I love Joe Satriani, and I would love to see Joe do it. I'm just concerned after seeing that performance on the Howard Stern show if he will be able to or not. So let me know your opinion in the comments. Would love to hear what you think. Hope everyone's having a great day, and I'll see you on the next video. I got a bunch of stuff coming up soon.